What is a municipal election?
Who runs the election? And what do they do?
Just because we're kids doesn't mean this stuff isn't important. So stay tuned and we'll tell you all about it. Welcome to Just Breathe TV. Today we're here with Alex Battick, and we're going to be interviewing him on a few questions because he's running for school trustee. Do you know what a school trustee is? You'll figure it out in this video. What is a school trustee and how do they help kids?
That's a good question. So, a school trustee works with a few other people to make sure all the schools in the Peel School Board are running well. So what we want to do is make sure that all students succeed in school.
Why did you want to be a school trustee?
So I want to be a school trustee because for the past few years, I have been working with students and families who have faced a lot of challenges in schools, whether it was bullying, harassment, special education, or suspensions or expulsions. So with those skills, I want to use it to prevent other students from having a lot of those challenges as well. So I'm hoping I can do that at the school board level with my other trustees.
Oh, that's so cool. How are you going to help the schools?
So I'm going to help the schools by also helping the students. And what I want to do with that is help the students and families have more access to the community resources that are in the schools. So what I want to do is allow community organizations as well as schools to work with students after school hours in things like arts or athletics or tutoring, and have a little bit more of a chance for students to have community building opportunities, take some financial burdens off of families as well, and give students an outlet after school to go to as well.
What do you mean as tutoring?
Tutoring?
Yeah.
Oh, tutoring is basically like after school, like when someone teaches you after school.
Like class?
No, that's after school.
Like maybe you need some extra math help? Someone will be able to help you with math after school.
After school, yeah.
Do you have to live in Brampton to do this job? How long have you been living in Brampton?
So you should be living in Brampton if you're running for school board trustee, but you don't necessarily have to live in the ward or area that you're running for trustee in. I've been living in Brampton since I was about 6 years old, and I've gone to schools in wards 2 and 6 since then. So I've been to Huttonville, Burntown, Cheney Middle School, and Heart Lake Secondary School.
So you're running just for Ward 2 and 6?
Yes, just for wards 2 and 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's you.
Parents with special needs children have a lot of concerns with the school system. What are some of their concerns and how will you help solve them?
So parents with students with special needs do have a few concerns, and a lot of that is sometimes around not having enough resources to accommodate those students. So what I want to do with the assistance of my trustees as well is to allow schools with higher needs to support these students have more access to resources. So resources such as teaching assistants can be able to provide some students with special needs more help in areas that they need it.
Ooh, that's kind of interesting, like, because you want to help so much.
Yeah, well, I hope to help.
Are you familiar with the We Rise Together initiative? What are some of the things that you think schools should do to make sure all students are successful?
So I am familiar with the We Rise initiative. I've been to a few meetings already and I'm very much for it. So what it's about is it's this understanding that some students, some racialized students in particular, face a lot of barriers to success. And this initiative wants to eliminate those barriers because all students, regardless of race, gender, religion, should have access to success and great opportunities. So one of my platforms is actually to eliminate systemic issues and barriers that any students face towards their success. And one of the initiatives that the We Rise program actually wants to see is a lot more representation for students in this diverse board of ours, in the staff and schools as well. So I would want to see a little bit more racialized teachers, curriculum that's a lot more diverse as well, and I want to see students reflected in the things that they are taught and who are teaching them.
That's very interesting. Well, because this is a kid YouTube channel, we don't want it to be that boring. So we're gonna ask some fun questions now. So, if you were an animal, which one would you be and why?
So that's an easy answer. So I would be a lion, and that's because I'm a Leo, and Leos are the best.
I thought you were gonna be lion, so
Because lions are
animals are
big and
king
strong.
That's another reason.
King. Rawr.
What animals did you want to be?
Yeah,
A cheetah?
because I'm fast.
Because
I'm
you're
like
fast.
fast and 20 fast.
Bunny, because I'm really soft inside.
What is your favorite color?
My favorite color is red, and that is because I used to watch the Power Rangers growing up, and the Red Ranger was my favorite Power Ranger. So red has been my favorite color ever since.
Now, kids, let's go into some would you rathers. Would you rather live without TV or telephone?
I think I would rather live without a telephone.
Why? I'd rather
You don't
TV. I'd rather TV.
You'd rather get rid of the TV?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because all you can do is watch.
Yeah. You can be
And
really
you like
lazy.
watching. You don't like calling. You can't call your friends though. like you have to literally walk or drive to them. You know, what if your friends are you're in a different place? You have to literally go talk and go back.
That's a good point. You might be changing my mind now.
Would you rather have a unicorn horn or a squirrel tail?
I would rather a unicorn horn because
What?
that sounds very special.
I'd rather unicorn horn.
Because it's just sticking out. It's just sticking out. You're just walking with a unicorn tail.
Okay, Justin, fine. This one is very gross. Would you rather sweat melted cheese or always smell skunk?
I definitely would rather sweat melted cheese.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you
same.
could actually eat it.
Yeah, no skunks for me.
No.
No skunks for me.
Would you rather eat a small can of cat food or eat 2 rotten tomatoes? And they're twice the size.
I would rather the cat food. Because,
Yeah, it's just tiny.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot less to bear.
Small can of cat food? Definitely. I don't care if I get sick. That's disgusting.
Yeah, I don't care if it's wrong.
Would you rather hold a snake or kiss a jellyfish?
I'd rather kiss a jellyfish because I'm terrified of snakes.
I'd rather do a snake.
Yeah.
For 2 reasons. One, because snakes are kind of cool and I like snakes.
Mhm.
And 2, because if you kiss a jellyfish, then you'll basically you'll shake.
I'm too scared of snakes to choose snakes.
Would you rather live in Kansas or the Toronto Zoo?
I would rather the Toronto Zoo.
Why? You have so many rides to go on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
you
so
can
many
go.
animals at the Toronto Zoo.
Yeah, but once it gets old, then
Yeah, like you've been to every place every single
Yeah.
time.
So,
It gets bored.
I'd rather do
Ted
Canada's
is
Wonderland,
Yeah.
but
Go,
you know.
go wherever ride you want.
Well, that's it. Thank you so much for coming, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Kids, make sure you tell your parents to go in and vote.
And don't forget to subscribe and like this video.
Bye.